Yeah, Baba. Yeah, Baba.
Hello, Timo Femo your time. Me am Femo wa tu Gembanite TV. Oira don akofebe no kwemi. O fine ko subscribe ikwe. Bomode ni o subscribe all e shofio oba share 500 subscribers. No fine ko call me down. Inko ba YouTube call me down ke 90 about 70%. Previously, no, 60%. I can make 70% of my viewers saying I'm a subscriber because they are returning viewers soon. So many I'm for me. Kwemo daje new viewers. Bona beninchon. No fine. Coffee ta many subscribe because no for me. Kwemo bomba de no subscribe. Agbene wo fine. Ami gonti like mo show ami. Ko ye jomoko no sumo no cho wo fine. Ka wo comment section in can your no fair no na ke wo je gbete ne po in can your le ye wo video recording say me. Ko ni man bi enwa fe mi ni anu odwemo. Many journey ya no what President John Dramama, former president, it start Upper East regional tour. Bona benincho. Ni mene ji bene jinshi. No mene nibi beg gidi chon ye tour me. Ba ka mancheme akpe ni nibi e nyokome ni mismoni nke bo a discuss. Akbe ni kenye ba akaye. A little over a week ago, TUCB amefe press conference ni ameka government akeshi ameka January 31st keji 15% VAT na amekbagma electricity no keji amefo mi government banu ame mene ameba fe another press conference na ameka ke 31st na ame government eho ni government efoko ameda nwewo 2 weeks from now ameba demonstrate February 13th, I'm about a huge demonstration. I think like a February demonstrations need by sports journalists we organize one for against our GFE. I mean it's gonna be a really wild February for government. There are a few news headlines to mobini was started one or two komeni a corner ni woba you any many masumoni in Kenhabo. Surely before ni woba jinsi ni kabo you politics and ole noko. Ghana, I think we have failed. As a people, as a nation, we have failed, and governments upon governments soon failing. Many unanimous money gets before we venture into politics. Accra-Suhum highway no and I don't even want to call it a highway because it does not look like a highway. There was this massive accident. Ni maia ekpata ni eyamabo. As a nation, they don't fit into noni wachole. They don't look like express. She wachwa express. Like it is so sad. Ni here. Because stretch jeke. These are some long stretches of road. Ni Sani ajegbe afel or jogba to mobeni a design or express allow to mobeni a design or highways, but these roads they look like town roads. They look like what tumo on West Virginia town roads ni ojeme ni wanchele to my highway ni no cause or accidents ne bona benincho. And like I said, it is so sad akekabatabi ane ni be ne ni watcho ame highway ke o ya they are only single lanes in, single lanes out. It makes sense. Meanwhile, kabatabi ane wanyego what dualize these roads solo. We have enough space. Ni all these roads say abanya dualize kanya fe kla 2 in, 2 out. There is a barricade in the middle. Koni moko akaje the opposing lane into someone else's lane. There should be barricades on the side. Koni moko aka veer off the road. I mean, it is so sad. We still see some of these things on our so-called highways. And it's like we are not prepared to do anything about it. Ni dane meye bakpata yanaka Accra-Suhum highway, Accra-Kumasi highway. Like when many accident mobile wadi enche. Ofane inke me screen no kono kwe.
Accident nesi nimpa na edida fehu. Enti stress omu hia ambulance emergency omu hia ambulance. Pacho sisi omu hia ambulance. Pacho ebimu we there but situation no akwala.
This is just unbelievable.
Pacho Jesus.
It is just so sad.
Pacho accident akwala no. Oh, mo fa ka ma akwala ne. Misramu mufaka makola no wa yesramu.
Como meni bo.
Omo hia mola sa kola no.
Piye boy.
Mumfane fast. Ahaya France. Sila view sedai. Mpacho. Omo hia mola misramu. Pamochawa insawam kwana so mpacho suhum kwana so pacho nimpa na deda hono yesramu accident na no adin pa nimpa na deda hono omo hia ambulance
This is just so sad. Come on. Unbelievable. Come on, bed. This is supposed to be a highway.
If I tell mommy emergency
Right, so if I'm like a video like this is really sad. Come on, many buashi. Na me yen patan. Come many buashi na me pla. Come beke bibi no na le. Like this is really sad. It is really sad, and I think what negligence as a people. Ona benicho no jinoni kabatabia ne a contributor to some of these accidents. Bona benicho governments upon governments. Efeli. Ona efio mina bake these so-called highways. They don't look anything like a highway. They don't. They are like town road to West Virginia town roads. Like it is so sad. And these are, like I said, enemy, they are long stretches. Long stretches. Ni esani nakainoko ba. Bona benicho, bolenche komo me. No, nane, bolenche komo. Bolenche komo mayi ene pata. Komo mayi ene pata. Bona benicho, on a highway ko klaya eko ni barricades a separate opposing lanes. There is no highway anywhere. There is no barricade in the middle. A separate opposing lanes. Where ni mokweje one lane. Ne baba moko lane mi. Kabatabia ne was so-called highway. Say wabena kind. It makes sense. Ona benicho, it makes sense. No kamoko veer off a lane. No, e baba crash moko. Opposing lane emi. Kabatabia ne one chain me highways and they are just single lanes. Single lane in, single lane out. What do I like some of these roads solo? It's such a shame. Okay, in the 21st century, we are calling these roads highways. There is nothing highway about them. Ona benicho, there is absolutely nothing highway about these roads. Ona mobo wa adenche and agbenu what driver say when come on what driver say when nyonya fit ayeko. Ona benicho driver say when nyonya I may respect road signs. I may respect traffic regulations. I may respect speed limits, whatever you want to call them. I may respect I'm a driver anyhow. Ona benicho I'm a driver anyhow. Ona especially call drive your highway no. Ejiyeko ni asano feel very careful. Especially when ni commercial driver jibo ni onyema ngame ke ma wume ke ma bi awala yode. Ona benicho it is really sad. Ona no kwene bolenche komo meni hweshi. Komo ma yin ne patan. Here mabo e Ghana. Here mabo some of these things enemy called na e ani gbomotri ba bolenche komo. Akpata ma yin unnecessarily. Ona nika gbeine afel ojogba ka fe gbeine ojogba. Some of these accidents abanya avoid. Oshran komene abanya avoid kula. Sanu wa yin achele wa Ghana. Ni wo gbe wo yin gbe mi. Ni wo pa nike ni bi ne. Anyways. Tumo beni nke bo me President Mahama start Upper East regional tour. Lole me ebe gidigidi. But there are two things komene e ka mancheme akpe. Ni mi sumo ni nke video sa chombo ni HUGHWAY kenkle noni ewe eji about Boku conflict kenye ba kaye Boku conflict ne I think I get what feel like 2 stories so ye Boku conflict no le mob like I was saying previously akeke batabia ne we as a people wona koni wo ba anye wo solve ne ken no kono lo ona benicho it is so sad ake oba share eko ye Ghana ni it's virtually a war zone but ne ken Boku jame it's a war zone It's a war zone. Ofa neka oten videos sa me 2 videos here meaning fe a comprehensive story on the Boku conflict. Over ona benincho ofa neka okwe oba no job. It is a what me care about ke okwe oba feel like okwe no go ye Sudan. Oba feel like okwe Afghanistan. Oba feel like okwe Iraq. Ona benincho ni it is so sad. Ona benincho ake ke batabia ne no ko na agency colonial era. The video say me kind of history feel about the Boku conflict ne from the colonial era nike batabia ne wonye ko wasana ona benicho ni eyamaba wa kusasis kamamprusis ona benicho kusasi bi kamamprusi bi and from generations upon generations ameka me no na ameka me ntwa apele manchayeliye apele shikponhi ona benicho and it is so sad ona ake we Ghana ni a portion of what male jamele kote jame tason atwa ye jame ona benincho no e ka mancheme gbase ne ka make eba kwe ni ekwe bona fe ni ke eba ni ame try ne ame kwa ka mbanya ame solve ne ke sanene lo fa ne amakwa video
One is the chieftaincy crisis which our president talked about, and I think that it's unfortunate that this crisis has reared its head again. At the time we were in office, we had virtually calmed things. Boku was a thriving community again. People were going about their business without fear of being harmed. Unfortunately, now you cannot roam freely in Boko. Just recently, I was reading they have put the ban on riding motorcycles again in the evening. And generally, it's a period of insecurity for the people living in that area. In the night, buses are fired upon and people are killed. Sometimes when the buses are going from Boko down, they are waylaid on the Bolga-Tamale highway, and some unknown people fire shots into the bus and injure people. These are things that we're going to make a priority when we come. We have done it before, we'll do it again. We will work hard to resolve the Boko crisis and bring peace back to Boko and surrounding areas. The second aspect of the insecurity is armed robbery. Armed robbery has become a major problem here, and it's affecting the economy of the Upper East region. You go to market days, you are coming back, armed robbers set on you, and they rob the people. We're going to mount a very strong fight against armed robbery, because you cannot have economic progress. You can't have economic progress in an environment of insecurity, and so it's imperative that we make sure that our region is safe and secure, so that people can go about their businesses without fear of being harmed or killed.
Right, so if I never walk with video, na benincho. So I seriously hope keji batano eba kwet mo bene chono kwake ni efe to mo ke NDC bi etano jame jofio ona benincho ne ken no money ame bo modeni ame solve as soon as ke MP power chake ni MPP bi eba no ke ka gbene ni efe basa ke ani jame fe gidi no le noko. I think this is an indictment on Dr. Bawumia, because Dr. Bawumia, I think a papa man pusinyoni. Ona benincho. So you would think ejimoko ni shukwe ni ebatano ne sanishkwe ekwe ni neke sanine asolve. Ona benincho asolve. I think it's a failure of leadership. Ona benincho on the part of Dr. Bawumia, because FM yake handle neke no kone benasa ne handle. Ona benincho ni tumo beni president Mahama you all most of the time ke NDC bi e no o na ka jeme jofio shike NDC bi e batano MPP bi e batano pe e ka jeme bo gidi fe mu eko ona benincho bio ya ka meni me o jeme na fe na me na tun e kejo Born a beninchon. Ingma me na 2 year kejo. That is one thing in da ne mimbi. Ingma me na 2 year kejo. Born a beninchon. Where immigration service border ke Burkina Faso. Where soldier for na station jame. Ona beninchon. No te fio te 2 ba man. Ona ni we be ne na. Ono mishishi. So na kashi there are heavy hands behind it. There are heavy hands behind it. Tuina mechula je locally manufactured guns. These are AK-47s. Ona benichon. These are semi-automatic rifles. Ona ko ba kai a video ni twabwe. Ke onu sound there. These are semi-automatic rifles. Ona benichon. They are not locally manufactured guns. So igba me na tu ekejo. Ona na me nyo me exchange or tu twa neke. So I seriously hope I can make conflict ne President Mahama ke ba ke na ne ba ma shiwa koni anya saga me. Ona benicho ni jema anya afemini anya develop. Ona wanye waye man there is a portion ni jemele da ne ko jemele tason ya no jeme. It make sense ni you know about the spirit of armed robbery soon ni ya no jeme. Ona benicho neke because there is no peace. No mo so jino ni oje no armed robbery sele e ba ya no. Ona to fire jamekeke. Ona so it is something as any government anye kana ni machine enye stamp on it. Ona beninchon because it make sense. Ona it make sense ake to ba flow ya jame indiscriminately. Ona beninchon ni armed robberies e ba ya no back and forth ne back by mana. So many me ona ken jame I'm be to enjoy. Keji ame actual tuna agbe here ke oteja no armed robberies ya no I only be yodi afit only be so I seriously hope ageshi ejinoko ni ebanyefe. The next thing we've been talking about the whole week has got to do with taxes. Bona benichon agbe gama big taxes gama ne eban mele dabi ole can rain or shine. December election says Sana may lose. Come rain or shine. December election says Sana may lose. Because Ghana it is too much. Taxes not make I mean no fear no. Come any inflation can. Nibi jale wa fe ni if any Ghana be bachon nin tax ame. So it is something the President Mahama miss money wa bullet way.
Fortunately today businesses are burdened with so many taxes. Ghanaian citizens are burdened with so many taxes. And the point is there's a limit to which you can impose tax. Because if you impose too much tax, the economy stops growing. And if the economy stops growing,
this is basic economics.
Then the ability to pay is limited. And so today you can go and lock people's shop and things. People are not buying because there's no disposable income in the pockets of the citizens.
It's just unbelievable.
And so GRA goes and locks people's shops and things, and they simply cannot pay. And so we are killing the goose that lays the golden egg.
Dr. Amisha die like
if you know that story about somebody who had a
business is mobile.
That used to lay one golden egg a day. In his greed, he decided to open the goose stomach and take all the eggs. When he cut it open, there was nothing there. And the goose died. And so we are taxing our industries to death. And it's especially hypocritical because the same government and same head of economic management team accused us of taxation and said that they were going to move from taxation to production. From taxation to production. And yet today, we're taxing the Ghanaian more than ever before. If you go to a supermarket and you buy items, just take a look at the receipts.
Right, so if I'm like a video, so I mean, pin business is why. Oh no, need to no voice over me any Ghana Revenue Authority. I mean, black Ghana businesses for taxes. The corner in Ghana business zibwe. Esa no pure taxes. She call quite the way ni economy of fee. Nini be a ya no juba. You would think I'm a Ghana business is grace field. I'm a fair na kan I'm a jagba me blame. Ona ni ko foreign businesses shikana ame bani ame pay majority of them ame pay taxes ne wo ame tax break say mabo ona benicho we punish our own local businesses say we punish ame with taxes ona benicho one tax ame to the ground. Meanwhile, foreign businesses ni baale, but one low tax breaks one harm, but one low tax breaks one harm. Dr. Amisha Dai, etajeme ni kon na shikana apiole ke pex ne na jeno ko bibio ni Ghana businesses in ping Ghana businessmen amena ejole kokula ne wa mo amenya ame high me. Ona benicho, there is no wonder ni youth unemployment to mo video no of President Mahama ke e move from 7% to 14%. Youth unemployment a double because businesses no jogba because of these taxes. No amenya high me na abachuni ha me. Ona benicho ni mabo amen tax no fe no ame tax even make 15% VAT in my electricity no. Ona benicho in my electricity no ni Kenya ba akaye a little over a week ago lenwe wo fe na can story ni TUC nke government kata January 31st. Ni 15% tax na ameka bag me electricity no ame for me ele amba no ame bona benincho and what friend can story now January 31st still a TUCB ame no government no mene ame ba press conference ame ke February 13th once again ame a government additional what call like 2 weeks ake February 13th by February 13th amba a nationwide demonstration. Ona benincho she before ni matwa na kan video abwe o fine January ni ameba fe na kan press conference na ame explain a chunk government take look 15% VAT na bag me no le ame pay me na ame pay wo because Ghana be mpin omo ni bi ya no jogba no fe basa o fine ke okwako na kan video amatwa ma abo kono wo kai wo real quick.
This country called Ghana and all the resources we have. Now, government doesn't even see anywhere to tax. They are taxing our electricity also. Tomorrow, they will tax our water. And we are not going to sit down for that to continue.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's just crazy.
You are going to
taxes
have partisan of fire. We
need
to fight it until this thing is cancelled.
Unbelievable.
And that is the immediate thing. How can you add this to the problems that we have in this country? The lifeline they are talking about is just 30 kWh. 30. It used to be 50. They brought it now to 30. And if you have 2 light bulbs in your house, 2, and you have television, and if you leave the television on for more than 5 hours, you will pay this tax. If you have fridge, you are out. You are going to pay the tax on the fridge.
Because Ghana
tomorrow, if we don't resist this, tomorrow they will come and tax water. They will say there's a lifeline. This lifeline that they are talking about is 2 bulbs. Part of television, maybe half television. And if you switch on your fridge, you will pay this VAT. This law was passed in 2013. Why is it that all these governments have not implemented it? Why is it that we are allowing IMF to dictate to us to implement this law now?
Yeah.
So comrades, you have been elected at a time that there's a big fight on our hands. And we are going to fight it until we win.
Right. So if I'm a video, right. So that was a little over a week ago. Biamina make government take ameha make about January 31st. Ni neke 15% VAT ne on electricity. Ame GN on ko explain nake lifeline 30 kilowatts per hour na me alenche. E cover moko because amon tone Ghana chono ka call your bulbs enyo no oye TV no osuno nake 30 kilowatts per hour lifeline e ba ho. Ona benincho ne chono kwa previously po 50 ni shina me ba na me ba cheno na me ke ba 30 kilowatts per hour. Ona benincho ni no we bob say nyo ke TV ele oba na ye shia fe shia No moko benefiting from their so-called lifeline na mekeba. Ona benincho, like I said in the voiceover, no, Ghana be me shi and obaya ni fridge beje. Me shi and obaya ni fan beje me shi and obaya ni air condition beje me shi and obaya ni mokweto ni ano. Ona benincho. So na me lifeline na meke fit ayele. It is meaningless. Completely meaningless because moko benefit from it. The average civil servant in Ghana benefit from that so-called lifeline. Ona benincho no ameke look after me completely. They weren't asking for nakentime video one it was a long form non intra at the time. I believe it was from Joy News. I mean interview me come after the press conference. I mean look I'm a being for a reduction. I make a government channel. I make a government chiato. I mean government for me completely by January 31st. Kebatabia ne February 2nd I mean no lo. Bona Benicho. No, I may decide that February 13th there will be a nationwide demonstration. J Gampe all across the country. Still, I mean, a government the only way ni call of naked demonstration is KG amenu officially from the finance ministry. Amenu officially from Kenoforia Take Lele VAT ne ame J electricity no. Shika ame J no le February 13th fele ame a massive demonstration all across the 16 regions. Over an hour bonaka press conference here we
demanded that government should immediately withdraw that letter directing ECG and NEDCO to implement VAT on consumption of electricity for residential consumers. And then we said we will not pay it today and we will not pay it tomorrow. Now we gave an ultimatum of 31st January, which elapsed on on Wednesday. We gave that ultimatum to government to withdraw that letter. As we speak today is 2nd, we have not seen any letter withdrawing that directive. In between the time we issued this statement and now, ECG itself has come out to say that they are not ready to even implement this kind of VAT. But that's not our matter. It's between them and their government.
Yeah, that's right.
We have advised ourselves that this government is taking Ghanaians for granted. And so we are going to lead a very massive demonstration in all the regional capitals, the 16 regional capitals of Ghana.
Yeah, so they are all the 16 regions say about a demonstration.
This week. We have taken this decision firmly, and we have appointed a committee to plan it. We have also taken a decision that the only reason why we will not embark on that demonstration is when government withdraws, and that we are not in any position to have any discussion on anything. If government doesn't want us to demonstrate against it, they should do what? Withdraw.
No. If
they withdraw, they should inform us officially. If we don't hear any official communication on the withdrawal, on the 13th of February, all workers in this country, formal and informal, public and private, are stopping work, and we are going to demonstrate to government that we can never be taken for granted again. That is the end.
Right, so if I'm like be so I mean government to benin ke wa mention government government notify am officially by February can you 13th by February 12th as any government ebo modern efe no kuwe ke je na kan le ball civil servants in your organic back TUC all the various unions in your Ghana. I'm a mother group GTUC. Born a Benicho, so teachers union, nurses union, doctors union. You understand what I'm saying? All the various unions in your Ghana. I'm a mother union GTUC. Born a Benicho. So Ghana will virtually be at the halt. Born a Benicho on February 13th. Government if you understand what I'm saying? Like it is so sad. It is so sad. Okay, every turn, no, but I'm in tax. Emissions levy. It start. It is so sad. Okay, at every turn, no, but government in tax Ghana be to death. Like it is so sad. That is how incompetent these people are. I'm a chair president Mahama, incompetent president. Dr. Bawumia dane by a use to bluff Agwagbe. Lemwe use to bluff Agwagbe on President Mahama under a leadership supervise the worst economic turmoil ever in the history of Ghana. And it is so sad. Ake we be the way na man no fe no if bad ne still amena. Still, I mean Ghana be a say ke taxes. Ghana be a say ke various levies. Ghana be a say if no bachon. P Ghana be. And I'm glad I'm a teme come. I'm Yose. Boshipon tuelele. I am glad I'm a teme come bo. Shipon tue. Mene nana be. Inna flyer ninge me be. Inna. Ni na ninge I'm lencha me bo iwemo. I'm lencha me boy wemo. Come on. Eke na emissions tax na kengme no. No government no. Na be legi MPPB. I'm a national organizer. I'm a national organizer. Ona benincho before I started. What was the conversation between like lele ya shipon ne game you na. I'm a liake ni ne beba started. No me no I'm a finance minister you. Me no I'm a Akufo-Addo you. Meaning what is that? I mean, is there no link between the party and the government? Na kanji the way na me run am party ona be nincho ame we na me bo ame to then e bia na e ba openly na you born him fortunately any you na kan in na clip from Peace FM over ne ani wa bullet we
also buy withdraw with immediate effect also buy withdraw ehun hia
oze
ehun hia ye wo form itie nsema nkofoka Mr. Ministry of Finance, any BBA need ba. Any emission levy.
Why you are no quality agbene? Jemoko ba kebu. Why you are no quality agbene? Obi sa agbene.
Nana.
Ye fite no fe no, ye ba ye fite no fe no. Ye taxi Ghana be to death.
The kind my. Me as a party, a tea form ye nko for di nkomo. Na ye bi ho no ma no kwasem ni. Afina ye wom. Na baby a ye dru ne ye nya ye gitum say covid yi ene Russia Ukraine won ma ho kire bae enu kwan say ye sade ho kire biom sa to ye Ghana for no so ana we kra no say emission levy say wo hwe sika kra de bakra na enya de ho say de bakra ho say be ye bekeke ka ho nsem hwe so kwa ma no ne baby o motade eto kasa ebia edisa hydrocarbons yi num no ebeba no dodo na no eya no mpeso mo discouraging nkofo a mo use sa cars no they say cars use petrol ni diesel ma men kan sa petrol ni diesel no mpeso mo discourage you to mo discourage you so no they have an environmental mo use electric cars eduko UK electric cars company is booming. Ubedu baby ano, your charging point. In US the same. In Europe the same. If you don't know so more charges such levies now, or more charge now can discourage you. And no quite the honest some cry chance. Send a bit discourage you cross over to car. A diesel and air petrol. Send a bit movie to electric cars. Now boy environment and climate. All of year champion here, I mean climate advocacy no near that now boy. But so cause all the bagana now would a year emissions levy for what purpose?
But why you are no quality agbene? They get your money no US no power finance minister Akufo-Addo ichomi. Nana be power me ichomi na no no you are power me ichomi na no
use electric car. Me boy of a minister or an electric car. Eti yen to that level no, and we must be frank. For me, that emissions levy it must be withdrawn ASAP.
Oyam lam. Sanote for that office or kale ayu no mo before February 1st na agency e ba hye Sanoto kala you no more. Because koko obo grand there to ye swaka onu ne me fi mu ne baba na fi aye no so no ka me you mo e mrani from him back on no ba you
ene Mahama nya hoden ejina Kumasi ka se e ya ban we na ne trimo den ye de but meanwhile it has been in the law.
But no you ajomo be me mama emreso e implement nyenye ba nye implement mama liake Ghana bi amempi no implement nyenye ba nye implement so no you all ajomo be me
and me bi wo ho na say Ministry of Finance ya be supporting and we have always been supporting nefi say ebe kundi etia Ghana for no. That is why we are also there as a political party. And I'm stating the position of the party that it must be withdrawn.
Both the VAT on electricity and emission levy.
Withdraw.
Right. So if I'm like be one na be bona MPP I'm a national organizer. Ekele yo shipon enu ni Ghana bi nkele. Bona beninchon. So I hope ake kenoforiata eba no na bi you all bona beninchon Ghana bi mpin. Bona neke komo afo me immediately no le noko from mene ina no shishiake neke emissions levy na ke it's a double taxation ye Ghana being pay tax on pollution no more actually kwa keji oil petrol alo oil diesel 10% of tax ni yo no it go towards pollution ona benichon so ke o pay 10% tax on pollution where mine kon tax e kwa tax obo on emissions bona benichon ona double tax Ghana bi efe na be ba chon amenfe na amemia Ghana bi aseke taxes amemia Ghana bi ase ona benichon ona Ghana bi mpin ye government ne la mi de gba me mpin Ghana bi onum shishi amempin Ghana bi ni ke I hope I can look ameba bo TUC bi etwe ni ameba fo ne ke no ko ne mi na ameba bo na bi huntwe na ameba fo mi shike amebo TUC bi etwe ni amebo na bi to am national organizer MPP bi a national organizer na ka ma ke look no ni Ghana bi you or no jino ni nkonye na amebo I hope I can every single Ghanaian na can gbile February 13th fe mo ba pa no na ba fe gonna shut the country down sananya shut country down completely kona amena ke Ghana bi ayin edo ni Ghana bi will not take neke yibi na me wone don ona benicho I hope every single Ghanaian keji ame phone ni me by February 13th ni TUC lele amenya me fe ame demonstration every single person in your Ghana ba join every single person regardless of your political affiliation o ba join kuni government anu yake lu Ghana bi mpi onim shishi no na keji emissions enwe VAT on tax elem VAT on tax VAT on tax when only put tabiemfio VAT on electricity no ona no ni e woni TUC bi e ka me ba demonstrate VAT 15% VAT on electricity no aka no government for me Bona benicho na no kwa mi na efemi mo no kep eyemla no from President Mahama you know ton ni President Mahama le aka Ghana bi mpin no even though he was on the book say I may implement it. President Mahama a time eliake Ghana bi mpin no woni even though ni mla ne I may implement it na gemla sinye ba ne implement it. So you mo no you ake o eyemla min ton from eya no ko ne wolu no keke yo wolo no keke yo I implement it nye ba ne implement it ona benicho so sani amekwe na amekwa ojogba sana amekwa ame be Ghana bi choni trust me look taxes is one of the main things ni Ghana bi ba vote against MPPB ne on e come on global info analytics ame poll ni ne kanye ba akonye me ni follow channel then ka me post for obo come on na me say ni nkegme screen no come on taxes is number 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 taxes is number 6 bona beninchon Oni bi woni Ghana bi ka me ba vote. 1 is economy, number 2 is jobs, number 3 is education, number 4 is roads, number 5 is healthcare, number 6 is taxes. Taxes is number 6. Bona benicho ni komo many me ba vote because of the way any taxes set when komo 65% ka me ba vote John Dramani Mahama. Bona Benicho, many make ameba vote elections, ne taxes, ye very, very important. 65% come on screen, 65% come about vote John Mahama because our tax are mechon. Bona Benicho, only 20.1% per come about vote Dr. Bawumia. Bona Benicho, so they are losing the battle on taxes. This tells you, okay, Ghana be, I mean, a tax make about time, I mean, yeah, me mudon. On a benichon, when 65% care because of taxes say, allow the issue on taxes say, chia towards the opposing candidate, so no, like you fairly. 65% ni Ghana be ni care taxes, one of their main issues say, I'm about voting John Dramani Bahama. On a benicho, so many sani amekwe ni amekwe. Bon a benicho because ka me fe na kan le to mo beninko bo elections nele ameba lose poto. Ameba lose poto because on every single issue graph any in kechombo on every single issue main vote John Dramani Mahama economy winning by 56%, jobs 56%, education 57%, roads 52%, healthcare 54%, water 50%, corruption 58%, security, like every single one winning on all these major issues. Ni me kwa na make a vote or John Dramani Mahama winning. Ona benicho so asani amekwe na amekwa ojugba na me party mi lenche basa afen ba mi kwa no ni nkan me bi ene confusion o se chemi sambunso o na ke me a force Bawumia a push le ne push money e select money sa na select as a running mate anye kweno no kobo aka me party mi lenche efe basa no fe basa confusion ye basa. Bona benicho I make me Dr. Bawumia gbe ne ba le lenche e ba choose money sumo mo fe mo mi ekwe ni bo Dr. Bawumia e ba ywe mi bodo no mo fe mo mi ale ona benicho no asana amekwa na amekwe kuma another flyer uni nke gbeje me o se che mi some it get breaking maybe the breaking the 8 may be more difficult. Bona it may not be more, it will be extremely difficult. Bona benicho it will be extremely difficult. So some of them amelencha amen na shikponi na amen na ke kwe ni bi ya alojugba yi. Ni bi ya alojugba ni any be share no kokula beni ameba fe ne ba ni Ghana bi afe mi ni Ghana bi achaki amejomo. No kokula be ni ameba fe ne ba ni Ghana bi achaki amejomo. Onu no ni ncho no kokula be na mba fe ne ba ni Ghana bi achaki amejomo. Onu mshishi so mele sana yame na sana yame. Because the way ni ame mi Ghana be in our watchon. Anyways, oira don ofane before ni mashibwe amagabo a few comments ye last video ni wa upload there. Ofane any MPP scheming with the EC to rig the 2024 elections. No jino ni comments ni makanye. Ofane comments a few okopeba. Roberta Lamte, Boli, our favorite. Again, I'm looking forward to JDM and the NDC taking these corrupt MPP thieves to court and to put them all in jail. Bona any Roberta Lamte say bekom adukwe blagasa isi chair na kenjeni adukwe mensa le na kanchole adukwe enli ake sempe adukwe alone le neje ekefio basa ejeme adukwe blagasa she's up to no good as usual. She will surely regret. Ni woye Gloria Johnson, okay, you have to call on the name of Jim Minsa. Do not just say the easy, the wicked woman. Over yo Gloria Johnson. Over the next time match egbe kemi yo jugba. Agbene Roberta Lante say beg we get brani yo wa job. Thank you for all your hard work. I really appreciate you, Sister Roberta. Bon oira don't you appreciate obo wa dienche. Ni ma job. Energy no ni yo ke ha bo mene. Over ne ke o subscribe kwe. Bomode ni o subscribe. Over ne ko gbe na eba ngon na wa ke o share link no ke ha me no o invite me ni ameba fita wo isani wo bomode ni wonye mini wo cross na ke 500 mark ko ni wo ye abo infamo ona beni chon ni wo ku ebo nda. Over ne ke bon o ye dwomoko no osmo no chon ke o comment section wo next video wo ba kan ni mambie ana odwomo chon o iradon twa no manye jino afo no bye bye.
Yeah baba, it's neat. Them say you want to chop my